Yo, what's good, y'all? We're here with a little Grand Blue match analysis. This is for one of my Lancelot brethren. This footage is courtesy of Impurus Club. Head over to twitch.tv/Impurus Club to check out their stuff. And of course, Impruds, WASD, all those online and offline brackets. This is from the beginner/intermediate bracket from 2 Sundays ago, right before crossover. So there was a couple things I wanted to talk about, like, while this match was happening, but couldn't really do it, couldn't give it the justice I really wanted, so we're going to do a little video right here. So, right off the bat, we see Cass using quite a bit of turbulence on defense, which, hey, strong option, and you absolutely have to check to see if your opponent knows how to deal with it. Solid Oki situation. Okay, this is... The hell am I doing here? Alright. that was also a nice anyway, God, I'm a gremlin. We're cutting that. Anyway, so that's an Oki situation we see quite a bit from Cass here. Drop the fireball, go for the low. It's working. That's like the essence of Lancelot pressure right there. So pat yourself on the back. Great start. That was like, watching this live, I was like, all right, this is going to be a fun set right here. My man knows how to do Oki. Also, sorry for just assuming your pronouns, by the way. Oh, if you don't go with he, him, just ignore me. Apologies in advance. So baiting the overdrive right there. That is unfortunately the only overdrive bait in this set we're going to see from Cass. So Cass definitely learned the OS for that. Wrecker pressure solid. Yup. 2U, one of the best Swift punish buttons that Lancelot has. Use that more. You can get some great Oki off of that. And there's the parry. Okay. That's one of the things that makes Charlotta really difficult to deal with. She's got a parry and a DP. So now a lot of characters like Six, Lil Wayne, Andre, they've got the parry, but they don't have a DP. You got to really be on point. And we see Funk really call out a lot of the turbulence with that parry, and it works. So you got to mix in your kind of empty jump lows right there to call that out, or even just fall right down and throw. Obviously that loses the DP, so you got to mix it up. But if your opponent's ripping parry like Funk does, it's a good thing to do. 5U, 8U in neutral, doesn't get punished. Let's go. 2U to get under the demon flip. Okay, that's an option mid screen for sure. I like how you're letting Funk Dangerfield just kind of burn those cooldowns mid-screen. I love that. Gotta confirm those hits, though. And now we see no punish. So that's another thing. Go into training mode. Lab out exactly how to punish Charlotta's DP. So you don't have to 2H it as she's falling for that second hit. You don't have to do that anymore. I believe you can get close heavy, but the timing's pretty tight. So just, set the training dummy to rip the DP on block and just practice that. I think one of your big failings in this matchup is just matchup knowledge. Your neutral's pretty good. You lost out on defense a couple times. And I think honestly that's a very fixable problem to have. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like problems you got to deal with, that ain't bad. Was that? Hold up. What was that? Was that M Gorilla Blade you just used? Let's see that. No, L. Okay. That's a good frame kill right there, though. Good stuff. Backdash. Yeah, you can get a meaty right after. Use the fireball to cover the approach. Yup, I love it. Stagger. Okay, yeah. That worked. Just got hit in defense. That's fine. That happens. Second time you've spot dodged that universal overhead. Good stuff. And there's the 2U. Okay. Pause. Fucker. There we go. Sorry. When you do land 2U, so you've landed a couple already, and I think there's a couple more in the set. When you land it, there's two things to do there. You could drop EX Fireball, which from there you can do another sweep, and you're +1 even if they block it. If you get a hit, obviously you get reward from that. And from there you can just run your normal pressure. I'm a big fan of dropping EX Fireball, doing 5U, 6U, doing one jab, and then you basically get a throw mix up right off it. The other thing you could do, which if you don't want to burn a cooldown, I do this a ton as well, 5U, 8U instantly. It's a safe jump setup. It baits DPs. Might even beat I think it beats the parry in that scenario actually. But don't just run up and waste that hard knockdown basically, because your opponent will absolutely DP you like we saw right here. JM, yeah, I like that, especially in these scramble situations where you don't know what side you're really going to end up on. So yeah, that's a situation where the overdrive OS would have come in handy. Check out Zombamu's thread for that. I'll try to link it if I can find it, but no promises. Yeah, Rekka pressure is very solid. Actually, that is one thing I remember being impressed by. Is you're doing a good job of catching Funk out. Offensive overdrive, very strong for Lancelot. Going for a little the throw setup. I love it. Good stuff. Funk kind of caught asleep at the wheel right there, but super strong game one. So go ahead, pat yourself in the back. Game two is where it starts to fall apart, though. I think this is a clean 2-0 from Funk. Again, great whiff punish with the 2U, but you just don't get that good Oki after, and that is so essential as Lancelot. Like, if you want to run the Vortex, you got to be getting that. Did I just miss the Delta Leap? Delta Leap out of the corner right here. See? Beautiful. Look at that. I like how you didn't just go straight down. That's very important. That's a huge thing about using Delta Leap. That wall bounce on defense is you can't be predictable with it, because you will get DP'd, you will get anti-aired. So go, up and then out to just clear it. So super smart, but make sure you're really switching up the angles you're coming down on. Do not be predictable with that. You'll get blown up. Went for 2U right there. Looked like she got blown up by Charlotta Ball. I think this is like where you kind of start to turn on the pressure a little bit and you start panicking on defense. We're seeing a lot of just straight up going for that turbs, which it's fine. Funk doesn't really punish it, except for when they start ripping the parry. 2U again, and you get DP'd because you didn't get the good Oki. Yeah, that's honestly, if I had to say one thing you need to work on, it's just getting good Oki off 2U. That though is great Oki. Cashing out a little early, but you know what? Who cares? You put your opponent on throw range. You do have to look out for overdrive. I think you get the hit anyway here. Yeah, all right, so it doesn't even matter. But like that scenario, you need to be looking for overdrive, because if you let Funk get it and reset the neutral, that could be big trouble. All right, so I was wrong. This isn't a 2-0 in game two. Let's go. All right, let's go, Cass. Delta Leap again. Actually finding the hit that time. That was clutch. Yep. Rekka 2 that time. I usually only switch that up if my opponent's really quick on the tech. Baits the DP. But again, I don't know if you were trying to 2H that, but again, just spend 5 minutes in the lab. It'll take no time at all. You'll get that down, and you'll be so much stronger as a result. Great Rekka pressure again. Confirming the counter hit 2L into close M. Good stuff. Was that... What were your cooldowns looking right here? Let's see. Okay, yep, EX. Okay, that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. So, you hit Gorilla Blade, you get close heavy. You need to do the second hit auto combo right there. And that's when you do those 2 Rekkas, and that's why that close M is whiffing. You need to do the second hit of the auto combo, Rekka, close heavy again. Then I think you could do 2 Rekkas again. This is autopilot, I don't even think about this anymore. And then you could land 2L or 2M into EX Fireball for the Oki. Huge part of Lancelot's gameplay. So yeah, basically work on your Oki. That's my big bit of feedback here. Oh no. Oh, the other thing is you don't stand up against Demon Flip. People lose when that happens. Oh, that's the other thing. So when you rip overdrive right here, you go for 5U. Don't do that. EX Gorilla Blade right here. EX Gorilla Blade or Fireball. Some people don't like burning the cooldowns at that rate, but so many people, when you hit them with that overdrive pop, they'll try to do a cheeky run forward, or they'll try to up back. Gorilla Blade catches that, and you can absolutely nuke your opponent. So you get counter hit Gorilla Blade, you can do close heavy into SSBA. So you don't have it here obviously, but SBA will still kill. So you know what I'm saying? Absolutely worth it right there, in my opinion. But yeah, this is what costs you right here. Could have confirmed the hit. So you don't go for JH that much, and I think you're sacrificing some of your mix-up game. It's super strong, obviously, just to start out. Layer one is you do both overheads, obviously, because some people don't know how to deal with that. So okay, there's your free hit. Confirm into close M, close H, whatever you want. After that, though, you could space it out so like the first overhead hits just a little lower than it should. And if your opponent isn't recognizing that, they'll be like, okay, I need to stand up for the second overhead. That's definitely coming out. And it doesn't come, you reset, do 2L or whatever. Strong part of his mix-up game. Don't underestimate it. So that was M Gorilla Blade. I believe on counter hit you could get close M or close L off that. So just, again, work on that, confirm. You leave a little damage on the table. And yeah, seriously, do not stand up against demon flip pressure. Ideally, like you wanna get to the point where you're comfortable enough to 2H Charlotta out of demon flip. But for now, just take that overhead. If you get command grabbed, you can only get hit by the command grab when you're standing up, and that's massive damage in the corner. And obviously, you can only get hit by the low when you're standing up, which is also damage in the corner. Whereas the reward for overhead is nothing. She gets a knockdown. Who cares if you're in the corner anyway? Like. Okay, great. You get another Oki situation, right? So layer one there is just don't stand up. It's not worth it, believe me. Delta leap. Okay, yep. Switch up the timings again. 2U, but again, you don't go for that Oki. Yeah, that's huge. It's 5U, 8U. If you don't want to burn cooldowns, that's cool. 5U, 8U. It's a safe jump setup. I do love how you use Fireball to close the distance, though, and Funk is clearly not ready for that. And there it is again, just hit, and I think this kills you right here, right? Yeah, you're dead. And this is it. This sets up set point right here. So I believe you win this round in like low-key kind of spectacular fashion. The chase down, yeah, it's a soft knockdown. You gotta run the risk of getting hit by DP right there. That happens. That's don't sweat about that. You get the good Oki again. I love it. Good stuff. Okay, right there too. We're gonna be talking a lot about Oki. I'm gonna help you tighten this game up. So you get the hit, great. You use your one thing. Now you do all three hits auto combo. That's good. 5U, 8U right here. Again, you could get the double overhead. It's meaty and it's a safe jump if Charlotta rips that DP. But you just kind of let her fall and go for the throw, which isn't terrible. Again, it's good to switch up your options, but it is just so strong to be right on her like that. And again, you get the hit, cash out, easy money. Good stuff. Like once you get going, your offense is pretty good. Got to give you credit there. Yeah, backdashing at that range. Just a little risky against Charlotta Ball, but it'd be like that. Okay, so you're like, at least you're recognizing that, like, hey, Demon Flip's a problem. So you're going for options here. So definitely respect the mental game. I like the fact that you're thinking about it. Yeah, it's a throw setup. Holding it. First time we've seen it all set. Counter hit. Here we go. So again, you missed the extension there because you didn't go into that second hit of the auto combo. Simple as that. Overdrive. I thought this was it. I'm not going to lie. In the moment, I'm like, yo, Cass has this. This is money right here. So that right there. So when she whiffs at that range, I think far heavy might have hit there. But like when it's clear she's going to the Demon Flip, she's not going to raise you from that range. EX Gorilla Blade, counter hit, SSBA, dead. No, that wouldn't have killed actually. My bad, but it would have been better than, running into the parry right here and dying for it. So it'd be like that. Yeah, that's hard. So honestly, close game. Might be easy to kind of get down on yourself after that. Don't. Funk is a very strong opponent. My pizza's going off. Hang tight. Yeah, Funk Dangerfield's a very strong opponent. So I think they just won the Training Mode Network beginner bracket that went down yesterday, and it was dominant. I was watching that piece. It was pretty solid. So. Solid opponent. You got to give yourself credit for lasting that long and honestly getting some of those hits. So just in summary, you're leaving a little damage on the table. Make sure you got your confirms locked down, specifically those corner combos. Make sure you lab Charlotta pressure, specifically how to deal with demon flip. You can get comfortable 2Hing that, but again, just don't stand up at first, at least when you're in the corner, because you don't want to eat command grab, and you cannot afford to eat that low. Shoot, what was the other thing? Demon flip mix up. Shit. M Gorilla Blade reward. Oh yeah. So your M Gorilla Blade reward, just lab that. God counter hit rather. And I think it's close M or close L. I can't remember. Switch up your delp delete timing. You did a good job of that. Oh, that's the other thing. So I noticed a couple times you landed 2L, and you missed your conversion after. 2L 2M is like, or 2L 2L 2M is such a god tier hit confirm string as Lancelot. Like I cannot recommend it enough. It just lets you recognize, okay, I got the hit, I can cancel to Rekka, I can cancel into Rush, I can cancel into Super, or I can just do regular Rekka for pressure because my opponent blocked it. But anyway, I think that's all the big stuff right there. If you have any questions about any of the things we talked about here, do not hesitate to shoot me a DM either on Twitter or Discord. I don't care, whatever. I will happily run the mirror with you. I'll play some Charlotta with you if you really want. My Charlotta kind of sucks, but if you want that matchup experience, I can help you out with some of that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out, y'all.